Hey everybody, recently I was looking on YouTube to try and find a video of the Loop Quiet earbuds to get an honest kind of opinion about how these things actually help affect sound, because unfortunately recently I have had an awful time with my tinnitus, and my ears have also been extremely sensitive. Now I am going to an ENT and getting all of that checked out, but for the time being, there isn't a lot of information I'm getting back from those visits. And one thing I have noticed is my ears and my hearing are very sensitive. There goes any concerts, right? Or not. I needed these pretty quickly too, so I will put the link down in the video description if you'd like to get yourself a pair and you'd like to get them fast at the very best price. You'll be able to do that. But I was invited to go to church with my family for Easter Sunday, and I thought, okay, great. I do not mind the service at all, and I really like the music. However, the music is insanely loud. And it's something that has deterred me previously from going, because it's so almost painful to listen to the music when you have sensitive hearing. And it's like going to a concert every week. You would not do that, but yet that's kind of the case. I needed something quick, because this was like, I realized 3 or 4 days in it before I was going to go that, yeah, this was going to be a problem, because my hearing has been so sensitive lately. And I tried to find information on these on YouTube, but really all that it amounted to were a few quick YouTube shorts and some people doing sound tests that really didn't tell me much of anything in terms of how it sounded, because I was looking for a real world use case here. I was going to get the Loop Experience earbuds, because they sounded like they would be best for something like a concert type environment or loud music environment where I still want to hear the music, but I also could not get those in the time frame that I was looking for. So I decided to go with the Loop Quiet. Now, Loop Quiet says that it blocks out more sound than the other ones. I believe, yeah, it says 14 decibels noise reduce rating. Figured I'd give it a try. At the very least, I might not be able to hear the music. Well, I wore these and I was shocked, because yes, these are just simply earplugs, but they do a little bit more than just block out music and block out sound. It kind of was like a sound dampener, if that makes sense. I was still able to really hear the music and really hear what they were saying, and even the person beside me, when they were talking, I could hear them, and it wasn't really muffled. It was just not as loud. It was like it turned the volume down by about 50% or so. And when I took them out, I was like, oh my gosh, these are working. These are actually working. So I was pretty shocked, because I've used earplugs in the past, and more or less what they do is they just shut out sound. These dampen the sound to a point where you can still listen and you can still hear and be a part of what's going on, but you also don't have to have the sensitivity going on. So I'll show you what they look like, and then I'll put them in to show you what they look like. They remind me a lot of kind of just a modern pair of earbuds, but they're super small. They're very tiny. They do come with multiple ear tips so that you can pick the ones that fit your ears the best. Luckily, I was able to use the ear tips that come already on it, so I didn't even have to switch them out. If you've ever switched out ear tips on an earbud though, it's the same process. When you put these in, you just slide them into your ear. They fit quite nicely, so I've not had any issue with that. And one thing that bothers me with earbuds is they always fall out of one of my ears. I don't know if one of my ears is bigger than the other one, like the ear canal, but it always seems to fall out of this ear every time I put earbuds in, and I've tried dozens of pairs of wireless earbuds. These don't do that. For some reason, they stay in really nicely, and I'm not complaining. Yeah, once they're in, they just kind of look like this. This is what's crazy. One thing I noticed was no one around me even knew that I was wearing these. Yeah, they kind of have a loop design, which is where they get the name Loop earplugs, but nobody noticed, because they're small enough that they actually just kind of disappear in your ear, but you can easily pull them out. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I'd be so excited about earplugs. And I wish I didn't need these. I wish that I could now go to loud events without having to have these, but I was at an event last month where I sat and I suffered through it. It was 3 hours long. It was an awards ceremony for something related to work, and it was loud. It was extremely loud. They had loud blaring music, the person talking on the microphone announcing the winners of things, they were almost, it felt like they were screaming. There were actually some people who I guess have similar issues that had to stand outside because it was so loud they could still hear outside what was going on. And me not wanting to be rude or come off as obnoxious or anything like that, I just sat there and suffered. So I know some of you can relate to that. I've done so many things like that over my life where I wish that I had just gotten up and left or done what was right for me in the moment, but I've sat there because I'm worried that I'm going to come off as being rude or like different in the situation. These really help with that. If you have a lot of social anxiety or things that are in that kind of nature, these help. I went with the black because some of the colors are very bright and vibrant. So if you want to go with a bright color, you're more than welcome to, of course. If you want them to stand out, I just wanted something that was not going to stand out, that I could put in my ears, and that would actually help me be able to experience loud, noisy events and things without having to remove myself completely from the equation there. And these do it. I mean, they are tiny. They're so much smaller than my AirPods case. I slid these in my pocket and actually couldn't even feel them. I forgot they were there until I needed them. And they're quick to put in, quick to put back in their carrying case. The carrying case does come with it, which is nice. It's even got a little loop if you want to attach it to like a carabiner or a keychain or something. And I believe they come with a lifetime warranty. So yeah, I mean, they're definitely worth it. They're simple products that serve basically one purpose, but I think if you're wanting something where you can still hear what's going on and you're going to a loud event or someplace that's loud, but you want to be able to distance yourself from that sound, that loud, noisy sound, maybe turn it down, turn that crank down to about 50% of what it normally would be. I think these are the way to go. It's weird to say, but yeah, if the next time I go to church and they're playing music, these are going to be with me. These are going to help me. And the next time I go to any kind of event, these are going to be with me. So be sure to check out the link down in the video description to get the absolute best price on these. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out in any way. My goal is to help you with this real world, real experience review. Subscribe if you haven't already, because you're definitely welcome here. And I'll see you guys later.